To say that some of the hardest things I've ever done is, and indeed going to do, is an understatement. For one, I'm an extremely peace-loving, benevolent, entrepreneurial person who values my own privacy, values my own home, values my children, their safety here, values my friends, I value my clients, the people I've helped through challenges relating to toxic trolling, toxic narcissism. And I'm introducing the video just for over a few minutes, maybe 4 or 5 minutes introduction here to these videos. We'll be doing this every time, because I want you to know that while introducing and discussing and challenging this topic, how very, very difficult it is for me. I want you to know, for anybody, for you to discuss these real life issues, having dealt with parents who have lost children. I don't mention it. I mention it quite a lot on these videos. People I've helped that have lost children as young as 11 through trolling. I've lived this. I was seriously bullied as a child. Until eventually I stood up with a cricket bat and said, no more. Seriously, it was that extreme. Nothing else worked. Not telling off from teachers. None of this. If you look at my own family, my family, half of my family is in Australia. And all 3 of my nephews are now in private school, funded by me. My sister and brother-in-law can't afford that. They both go to a wonderful school, doing so fantastically well academically and sports, in terms of their development, in terms of their character, but they went to an ordinary state school. And one child in particular, the eldest, who's a gentle giant, is so badly bullied, so badly damaged, that he was getting suicidal. And my sister, who's extremely intuitive, she's a doula, she's a very intuitive lady, not so young anymore, lady, who, my little sister though, she'll always be my little sister, I suppose, that's my narcissism. Anyway, having said that, you saw that something was wrong, and I straight away said, pull that child out. She said, well, I can't pull one out without the others. I said, pull them all out. I said, let's talk about it. But this went on for months and months and months and months. I was outraged. I wanted to get on a plane. I wanted to confront the bullies. I wanted to confront the parents. My sister definitely didn't want that. But we suffered this for a good year trying to solve it. And it left me often with sleepless nights because of the time zones, just dealing with these issues and dealing with the schools and dealing with Andrew and Wayne, my brother-in-law and sister respectively. And here at Lighthouse, we've had children that are bullied. People that are bullied here, trolled online, so badly that this little girl, a little girl that I've known since her very first day on this earth. I saw her in her crib with this lovely thick head of hair. Couldn't walk outside the front door without vomiting. Couldn't walk outside the front door. She suffered such anxiety at the hands of trolls, at the hands of vicious, nameless trolls, children trolls, that she couldn't go anywhere without vomiting, without throwing up, bless her. Guess what? Yeah. Same thing. Take her out that school, get her into a nice school, and they find a gorgeous school. You know who I'm talking about, and his partner, and took the time to sit down with this little girl and explain to her why she was moving schools and what was going on, and she just burst out crying. So this is the sort of thing that we've had to live with, and I've had to help people here that come to Lighthouse for help. Having somebody who was trolled so badly that a little 11-year-old girl got, committed suicide. To this day, I still go to this place where she had her last happy place was a school trip, and we sit down, we have a bottle of wine, we sit there, we cry, we talk, we have a hug, we talk about this little girl, we put flowers down there. And I struggle to get through 2-3 hours or whatever of stuff, or hours like this, without welling up, without breaking down, without whatever. So I'm angry, I'm outraged, indignant at the very, very least. Angry at times. You don't notice it because of what's gone down here. And I've mentioned just a few things. I'm not going into detail. In fact, I'm very sparing with the details, especially, people that in their own right are quite sensitive human beings here at Lighthouse and beyond. I'm very careful about who I tell, how I tell my children about this, how I tell my own partner about this, because it really is, it's gruesome. And so yes, I ask you to bear with me through that. Try and listen to the message and forget about the indignation and the outrage, because the message is good. The message is strong. It's powerful, and we're not putting up with it anymore. This is not an apology to the trolls. This is not a warning to the trolls, as in what's coming. This is a preamble to these videos for those who have children who are suffering under the tyranny of toxic behavior, toxic narcissism, suffering under the tyranny of the tyrannous. And anyone who wants to help, anyone who knows anybody who's got a child or someone who's struggling, or somebody who wants to learn how to handle online trolls and how to deal with these situations, we're starting an entire program for this. We have PhDs involved in this. We have psychologists, psychiatrists, or PhDs on it. Not all of them. We've got people who can help your child if she needs to be spoken to, if she needs help. Anything like this that you need help from, please get in contact with us. And if you can't afford it, we'll find a way for you to afford it. Or if you can't afford it at all, we'll find a way to get it funded. We do a lot of pro bono work here where the case is genuine. We do that here. We do that a lot. Okay, we're a highly conscientious group of people. Highly conscientious. We're always willing to solve something. There's no ways we won't solve something here on a win-win or no-deal basis. What we won't do is be on the wrong end of win-lose, or the right end of win-lose. We just will not, unless those people insist that. They insist on going away and being nasty and trolling and being ugly, because that's where they get their real significance from. People who are on the wrong end of the psychopathic spectrum. So anyone who can help, anyone who needs help, please contact us. Thank you very much.